Hi Anila, how's it going? I'm pretty tired. Last night was the HMV end of days staff party. There were like 80 people there. It was very fun, but I didn't get home until like 4, and I slept in very late, and I'm tired. I'm kind of ill. Um, gonna make you a quick video today because on day before yesterday, which I believe was a Tuesday, I got to go to tour to Nerdfighting. John and Hank came to Vancouver, and it was at UBC, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, Alex and I got there about 2, and the event didn't start till about 6:30. But there were a whole bunch of Nerdfighters already there, and they were just sitting around making signs. Each piece of paper had a letter, and it all spelled out Canada loves the Vlog Brothers, and so we decorated the signs all nerdy and whatnot. And then when we actually got in the theater, someone organized it so that when John and Hank were both on the stage together, we held it up. It was like, yay, love, fun, yay. Yeah, and the show was really good. John read a bit from his book, and Hank sang, and Hank did a little puppet show with Hank Sock. And then they did a question period where they would each take a question. They'd take turns taking questions from the audience, and whoever was talking when the timer went, I think the timer was for like every 10 minutes or so, they would get shocked by this little game. They'd get an electric shock, and that was a lot of fun. I have a few video clips that I might put up on my other channel of them singing, and we got Hank rolled. John promised that the Yeti was going to come out to say hi, but instead Hank came out in a skirt and a wig, and it was pretty funny, and he sang Never Gonna Give You Up, and whatever that's called. Yeah, and then we were in line for about an hour and a half for signing, because there were about 400 or so people there, and you know, everyone wanted stuff signed. So John and Hank looked so tired, because this is the end of like a 3-week tour, and they've been in a van for 3 weeks, and just, you know, lots of people, and so you had to write down, you know, your name, and they like push you through the line really quickly to just try to get everyone through it. And so yeah, so I got a couple things signed. I got my copy of Fault in Our Stars signed. Originally I had a blue J Scribble, but then I also got a Hanklerfish, and then I got another J Scribble and personalized it inside, and another Hanklerfish, because Hank signed in the wrong spot. He wasn't, yeah, he wasn't supposed to sign in the front, so he signed it a couple times. And then they were also handing out posters for the tour. I don't know how much of this you can see, but it's a poster, and then they sign their foreheads, and yeah. So that's gonna go on my wall. I didn't put it up because I wanted to, you know, show it to you first. Just has a list of all the stops on the tour. So I'm gonna put it up later today. And they handed out booklets and things, which a lot of people got signed, but there was a limit to how many things you could get signed, so I hit that limit. Yeah. And then yesterday, the morning after the show, they tweeted the Nerd Cache, which I don't know. No, yeah, I think I told you about it. What they have been doing is wherever they stop, they find a place in the city, and they hide a whole bunch of pins, and then they tweet a picture of whereabouts it is, so Nerdfighters can come find it. And so they tweeted a picture of a hotel downtown that I pass on my way to work all the time. And so I went down there. Like, I wasn't planning on doing much during the day. I had a party in the evening, so I was just gonna take it easy and whatnot during the day. But I saw this tweet, and like, that was the fastest shower I ever had, and I was out the door because I wanted to find the pins. And it took a long time, and there were a couple other Nerdfighters there, and we couldn't quite find it. But we did eventually find it in a bush. And so I don't know how much of that you can see. So I got one for me and one for you. So I'll be bringing that to you on Monday. I'm coming home this weekend. I'm going to be home Sunday afternoon, evening. My parents are coming out when they're off. When they're done at church, they're going to come pick me up. Then I'm going home. And then I'm coming back here Wednesday morning-ish. So I'm gonna be in Agassiz all day Monday and Tuesday, so we should get together and do something fun. Maybe like a McDonald's run or something. Or just a movie night, or We have to watch Beastly. I think we were talking about watching that a long time ago, and I know it came into the library the week after I moved for me, so I'm sure I can find a copy of it. I'm sure I have a copy of it somewhere. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I'm mostly coming home to play Civilization, because I've been playing Civ 3 on my laptop, because that's the newest one that will play, but I really miss Civ 5, so I'm going home to my desktop to play Civ 5. And yeah. So, I don't really think there's anything else new. I still don't have a job. Got my very last HMV paycheck today, and that was depressing. But the party was a lot of fun, and there were a lot of people there that I think I'm still gonna see. We found out that Sabrina, excuse me, Sabrina's been working on the DVD floor. She was the person that I've almost trained. She was there a couple weeks after I got there. She got an invitation to Haley, my friend from church. She got an invitation to Haley's wedding in a month because Sabrina used to be friends with Haley's fiance, Brian. They went to high school together. And so she was saying that she got this invitation to a Mormon wedding, and she knew that I was Mormon, so she wanted to know what to expect and how to act and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, well, I'm going to one soon too. And so we got to talking and we realized we're going to the same wedding. And so she wasn't thinking that she was going to be able to go because she didn't know anyone there, and she figured it'd be awkward, and yeah. So she might go now because she knows me. Except she was talking about smuggling in alcohol, and I'm like, well, that'd be awkward for me because I'm going with my parents. So I don't know if she's going to do that. But yeah, so that's fun. She's a good person. She's good people. And she showed me this really good fry place in Vancouver. So next time you come, I'm taking you to Fritz Fries because they're so good. They make really good poutine and really good fries, and they make dips. We had fries with, I think it was dill lemon dip, and it was amazing. Oh, so good. And I think that's all I have for you right now. I will see you next week. It's only a couple days away. And yeah, I love you. Bye.